Every word Thomas Tuchel said on Romelu Lukaku debut, Christian Pulisic, N'Golo Kante, Arsenal. The Blues will be hoping to secure back-to-back Premier League wins on Sunday when they face Arsenal at the Emirates. Afternoon, Thomas. Is Romelu Lukaku available to play? We have one more training session to go, but the week was a heavy load for him because he was in the group with the late starters from our guys. So it was a kind of overload week so far. Today was low intensity and tomorrow we will have an important training before the match. But we are hoping he's on the pitch for Sunday and things look like it. Do you see him as the final piece of the jigsaw? Yeah, we let players leave because I truly believe everybody needs a role and a place to fight for. So it was necessary, but also I don't like it at all because the guys who left us played a big role in the last campaign and it was a very successful campaign. You build a relationship with your players and it's not nice to let them go, but also sometimes it's necessary because everybody needs a role and a situation which is worth fighting for. So these are the decisions we made. Is Romelu the missing piece? Well, we hope so, but at the same time, we try to find solutions for any questions that are asked during games. We want to still be a strong squad and a squad that comes from a team effort, and Romelu is that kind of personality and profile that we were missing up front. From now it's our job to push that to the limit. Can you confirm that Trevoh Chalobah is staying? Well, I think he did a fantastic pre-season with us. He's a very good player and even more important, a top character. He has both feet on the ground, he took his chance very impressively, he played very good matches in pre-season, he performed for 120 minutes against Villarreal and then another strong 90 minutes against Crystal Palace. So now I think it's very logical that he stays with us, and he's looking for his chance here. We let some players go, but Trevoh is a guy we absolutely want to keep, and this is the status for him. Will he be signing a new contract? This actually I don't know. Actually I absolutely know nothing about the contract situation. I just know that we had a talk yesterday, and I think his situation was he went out on loans, he had the loans he needed to develop, but now is a good moment to stay with us and be a part of the group. And to take further steps towards fulfilling his dream, which is to be part of a strong Chelsea squad, which he is at the moment. We trust him, he deserves, this is not a gift, this is what he deserves for now, and this is a good situation for us and for him right now, but I'm absolutely not aware of the contract. How excited are you for the North London derby? We had a pre-season match without all the fans, but we could feel the atmosphere and energy this derby can produce. It's always a tough one, always a tight one. They had a bit of a rough start now, and from their perspective, it can be a help that a big rival from within the city arrives now. It can create a situation that helps them stick together and try to win the crowd over with a strong performance. We should absolutely be prepared for the best Arsenal possible. They have qualities, a strong coach, a strong team, a strong lineup, strong signings, so we should prepare for the best Arsenal possible, but do what we have to do. We have to push our standards to the limit. Let's see where our limit is. We want an intense game, we want rhythm and a confident game on and off the ball. This is what we're looking for. Anything else other than a tough game will be a big surprise. How many goals are you expecting from Romelu Lukaku this season? 50 or 60 until winter? No, we expect him to have an impact. Let's see what the impact is. We expect goals, let's not talk around that, and he himself expects goals. Why? Because he has scored goals everywhere he played. It's why he's here, and then we will see how far the impact goes. He is a big personality in the dressing room, and like I said before, I am convinced he will have a very positive impact on Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, the guys who play with and around him. He will open spaces and attract the focus from defenders, so let's see how we will measure things in the end. We demand goals from him, that's obvious, but after 1 week with him that I've got to know him better and better, we will maybe set a clear target later in the season. Can you liken him to another striker you've worked with? That's a tough one. I think he's pretty unique in terms of his physicality and his ability to play with his back towards goal. But for me, he is strongest when he is in a half-open position in a transition game where he can use his speed. I think with this kind of physical power and, at the same time, being so fast and hungry like a true goalscorer, I think it's for me a new experience. He is a very nice guy, I can tell you, and that is nice to see for us. Everybody told me that and everyone was right. We're a good group and it's very important for us to be a respectful and very democratic group where everyone is involved and shares the responsibility. He is a good fit for us, so let's hope it stays this positive. Where's Christian Pulisic? And how is Hakim Ziyech and N'Golo Kante? Christian is an easy one to explain. He had a positive test and is following the protocols. Unfortunately, he is not fit to train or available for the game. Hakim and N'Golo were both in training today. They have done everything since yesterday to be in training today. They have had absolutely no problems, so we absolutely have to have more physical and intense training sessions tomorrow with them and the team. We will decide after tomorrow's training session at 11, but right now, it seems very positive that both can be in the squad for Sunday. Do you think Chalobah could play as a midfielder given he played there out on loan? Yes, we know this. For us, so far, he has only played in the back three. Right now, I say these three positions are the most where he can achieve in high-level football. But it is only my opinion after 6-7 weeks, so there's enough room to convince me that he is maybe even a solution for us as the fourth midfielder. We may try it one time. There's some stuff to improve on this level when the game is so tight and you need to open spaces so quickly. It is a big difference to play in midfield in the Premier League or in a smaller team in France where you can rely on ball wins and transition game, with all respect. We also play a possession game where we need to find creative solutions. Hopefully, we don't need to try it because it would mean that our top 3 games are in shape and healthy. But we have had a talk with it on the pitch with the staff, because we saw him doing a good ball possession exercise in the middle of the pitch with the staff. I asked the same question to the staff if he could be our number 4 solution. We need time to figure that out. Now is not the time to confuse him and try too many roles. He has settled into the back 3 and he has learned what it takes to play in this position tactically, the behavior of the game, and now he needs to learn what it takes to be a professional for Chelsea. He has big role models on his side, top players, so it is step by step. Maybe in time, we will put him in midfield when all the other processes are done. Arsenal have had several positive COVID tests. Does that make it difficult to plan as to what the team will be? I don't know what the team will be. It's a difficult one to predict. For me, the situation, when I put myself into the shoes, is that they can play maybe the underdog role because of the complications they had with COVID situation, the difficulties they had in the first match and lost the first match. I think they will try to put themselves into the underdog role and fight from there. It is a London derby and it is fair enough. It is absolutely honest to be focused and to be well aware of everything that they will ask us, because there is a lot of quality in the squad. They have quality signings, a lot of quality players in their squad, and they can hurt anybody if you are not concentrated, if you are not aware of the danger. In the end, it comes down to us. What do we demand of us? We will be very clear and hopefully, we can reach our top level to be able to produce a top result. N'Golo Kante, Jorginho and Kevin De Bruyne have been nominated for the UEFA Men's Player of the Year award. Who would you vote for? I would give 2 votes for my 2 players. You've been voted for the Coach's Award. We know about it and I heard about it, but it is not the most important before a match. Not before a match, not in between matches. It is in general. Individual awards are not so important. The most important things is that we produce performances as a team. That includes me, the manager, and as a staff, and of course every player. It is a team sport and that is why we love it. Do you feel the signing of Romelu Lukaku can get the best out of Hakim Ziyech? Any partnership could be very promising when Hakim plays on a high level, on his level. I think he was very promising in pre-season. He had some very good matches last season, also some difficulties and hard decisions from me to take. But the pre-season was very promising and pretty impressive from him. The attitude which he arrived here was absolutely the right attitude to grow and to show personality. This is what he did. He was fantastic from day one. He was decisive in every single friendly game we played, and he was decisive in the first competitive game, the final against Villarreal. Unfortunately, he got injured, so now we need to take care of it, because on one side we are very happy he is back on the pitch, on the other a shoulder injury can be a bit tricky. Tomorrow is decisive for him. We will see how free he is with the shoulder. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for up-to-date news from all around the globe. Thanks for watching. It was latest football news daily. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.